All right, everyone. Thanks for being here this evening with us. Appreciate it. Got a great presentation here, and this is a presentation that we created so you could utilize um, when you're talking to a client. So it's all made for a Zoom presentation or a Google Meets. So I just wanted to. So if it sounds like I'm talking at a business, right, or to a business, then that's what this. That's why we're doing it that way, so you have an idea. Okay. So anyway, guys, reputation is very important for businesses, especially in this day and age when everyone's fighting for a client. Business is war out there. So the bottom line is that every business needs to stack, it's kind of like you get utilizing all the tools that we have, all the reports that you could run. It's great to stack up that business against their competition. It's all about that business's online presence, right? How consumers basically look at a business and judge them, right, against their competitors. So it's a funnel. It's the modern customer journey, especially during these crazy times that we're in. Consumers are looking even harder at businesses. So reputation is very, very important to a business, and it's not about fixing their bad reputation. It has nothing to do with that. It's being proactive and going out there and actually working with their clients, right, and asking them for reviews. So let's get to the next slide here. So what is reputation management? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Reputation management is the process of identifying what other people are saying or feeling about you or your business and taking steps to ensure that general consensus is in line with your goals. Very important. It's a very important statement there, because the deal is this, it doesn't matter if you're the best in the business, right? Other people need to know that. If no one knows that you're the best and people aren't talking about you, that you are the best, then how are they going to know, right? So reputation is very, very important. A good reputation management strategy has a serious power to grow that customer base. It's really important for businesses to look at their reputation, right? And think about it. You have a construction company, right? So, ABC Construction, and then you have another construction company. So ABC Construction has 200, positive reviews, and the other construction company is actually a better construction company, but they only have 20 reviews. What's the difference? Why does that company, that ABC company, have 200 reviews? Is it because they're better? Not necessarily. It's because they're actually reaching out to the consumer and asking them for a review. That's the biggest mistake that 99% of the businesses make out there, is that they're waiting for someone to write a positive review about them. I mean, just understand this. People are so busy nowadays, right? I don't write reviews. I just don't have the time to do it. It's not because I don't want to write a review. It's kind of like you forget about it, right? So, contacting that consumer and asking them for a review is very, very important to any business. And that's the reason why you'll see businesses with hundreds and others with 10, 20, 30 reviews. Who do you think is getting all the business? So a lot of money is lost to the competitor because that business doesn't have a marketing strategy, right? They don't have the technology that we have. They're not creating campaigns and sending out requests to these consumers and asking them to post a review on whatever site they want. Google My Business, I think, is really the best, but you can do it on Facebook and other sites that are out there. So let's take a look at reputation management, some reputation management statistics here for local business. So if you look at the first one here on my screen, 35%. So mobile searches for reviews on mobile have increased by more than 35% over the past 2 years. 95%, all right, of online shoppers read online reviews before making a purchase. Think about that. It's huge. It's a huge number. 95%. It's enormous. It's like everyone. So just think about how important reputation management is to a business, especially in this day and age, especially. 88% of buyers are influenced in their buying decision by online reviews. I do it. I'm sure you guys do it. Everyone does it, right? Everyone does it. We all look at reviews before we purchase anything online because, again, it's all about that credibility. So think about this, guys. You know, reputation management's a lot more than just answering the reviews. It's becoming, it's part of the modern customer journey, right? It's all about, you know, credibility. It's all and how you stack up against the competition. Very, very important to any business. One of the most important services that we offer, if you really think about it. And the services that we offer are just amazing. They're all 100% managed, and we'll get into that, you know, in a bit. But honestly, this is a service. And again, all of the services that we offer, and I'll go through them all again with all of you. Every service that we offer here at Rocket Driver is made to do what? Help that business. Every service that we offer makes an impact on that business. We don't have any services at all here at Rocket Driver just to make money, right? If it doesn't make an impact, if we're not going to help that business with their online presence, if we're not going to get them more business, if we're not going to increase their bottom line, right, their revenue, their cash flow, then we don't offer it. That's it. That's why we're the best in the business. That's why we've been around since 2011. We have integrity. We're honest. We're a great company. We have great technology, great people, and that's really what all of you have here as partners. You have a company that can deliver, and that's really the key factor here. We know what we're doing. We know exactly how to look at a business, find out where they're, you know, look at their strong points, look at their weak points, and then come up with a serious marketing strategy for them. So the benefits of reputation management, it's going to improve their brand awareness, right? They're going to build authority and trust. They're going to foster stronger customer relationships, guys. It's really important. So companies, a lot of companies will realize this, but most of them don't, right? They don't understand the benefits of it. They just, you have to think, it's kind of like this. We're in the industry, right? And we know what businesses need, right? We know about the modern customer journey. We know about their online presence and the services that they have to have. They have to have a great website. They look credible online. They have to be found online, right? And that's with listings. Then after they're found online, they need to be competitive online. How do you become competitive? Well, you become competitive by building your reputation. That's how you become competitive. You become competitive by having a social presence, not social marketing, right? I'm not talking about social advertising. I'm talking about just posting on social media. So not only am I talking to all of you that are, you know, I'm talking about the businesses, but this is also for all of you that are partners here, or anyone that's going to watch this webinar after this partner meeting. You guys have to practice what you preach. You know, it's important that you do that, right? You have to have. So a lot of you have sold tons of websites, are selling tons of services. I mean, business is booming. Ask them for a review, right? Or hire us to do it for you if you guys are too busy. Anyway, more benefits of reputation management. You're going to attract better people, right, to work for you. People are going to want to work for you because even Even employees, even people that are looking for a job, what do you think they're doing? They're looking at everything about your business. They're going to look at your social media. They're going to look at your website. They're going to look at the tools that you're going to offer them for their business, right? For them to make money. What tools do you have available? Do you have a CRM? Do you have marketing automation? Can you run reports? Do you have great technology, great training? They're going to look at all of that. And again, this is all about a full package, right? Being well-rounded. Another benefit of reputation management, it's going to generate more traffic to the business's website. It's going to drive more sales. It's black and white. It's simple. I showed you the stats. We didn't make these stats up. It's what it is. It is what it is. And the bottom line is that they will make more money. It's common sense. It's simple. People are out there searching. They're going to look at the business. They're going to judge that business against their competitors. And they're going to look, and if they like what they're reading, they're going to be like, hey, you know what? This is a great company. A lot of people said a lot of great things about this company. So I am going to do business with this company. So what does that generate? More money, right? And that's what it's really all about here, right? What we're trying to do here is what? We're trying to help these businesses grow. We're trying to help these businesses obtain more business. We're trying to drive more sales and generate more traffic, trying to help that business, right? We're trying to help that business dominate their markets is what we're trying to do. And it's very, very important for all of you to understand that reputation management is key. It's one of the key foundational services that we offer to small businesses, mid-sized businesses, enterprises, all different types of companies. All right, so here are some tips. And these are tips that you guys can give to that business owner that you're talking about, that you're talking to, right? So number one, monitor your online reviews, right? So think about it. It takes time to build a positive reputation, which is why taking a proactive approach to reputation management is essential. Platforms like Yelp, Facebook, Google are teeming with customer activity. Monitoring these sites and many other websites, it's totally essential. It's an essential element of managing and maintaining a business's reputation, right? So number one is really important. Monitor your online reviews. I did a demo with this company, and they were trying to bring on I think they were, if I'm not mistaken, it was physical therapists, right? So we basically looked at their reviews because that's what they wanted. They were talking about this company had, like, I don't know, this company had, I would say, I don't know, maybe 50 or 100 different locations. I forgot, but they had a lot of locations around the country. And the thing that was really sad about this company is that they were, they were getting a ton of reviews, right? A lot of positive ones, not so positive, right? But the point I'm trying to make is that no one was monitoring these reviews. So think about it. Someone leaves you great feedback, right? They leave you the feedback, and you're not responding to that feedback. Someone took their time out to leave a great review for your business, and you're not responding to it. That is bad business. It really is. It's bad because that person that responded to that left that review, they didn't get any feedback from the company. They didn't even get a thank you, like, hey, thank you so much for that review. We really appreciate it. Another thing that they're missing out is the more that people are talking about your business and leaving reviews, that's great for search engine optimization, guys. It's amazing for search engine optimization. It's incredible for that. It's content, right? They're leaving these reviews on Google. It's content that they're leaving there, and Google loves content. So, the more content that you have, people, leaving reviews and you're responding to reviews, that boosts your SEO. It boosts your credibility. Other people look at those reviews and say, wow, what a great company. They responded to that. They responded to all of these customers. So it's really important, guys. It's really, really important. It's crucial for a business to monitor their online reviews, because they can miss marketing opportunities there. They can damage their reputation, because nowadays, customers base their decision on who they're going to give their business to by online reviews. So it's important. Customers are looking for responses to reviews, both positive and negative, and they're looking for star ratings. They're looking for that feedback. If there are no reviews, no answers to reviews, or badly responded reviews, customers will most likely make the decision to go to a different business. Bottom line. That's how important this is. That's, reputation management is key. It's key. Number two, making sure your business category is correct. So categories are used to describe your business and connect your customers searching for the services that you offer, right? So this is part of business listings, right? This is why business listings ties into reputation. Business listings is really important, because when we set up a client with business listings, they're going to be on every directory, maps, GPS, voice commands, Chamber of Commerce, Yellow Pages, local this, local that. And that information, obviously, when we take it over, it will be exactly the same on over 70 different sites that are out there. So listings is amazing for reputation and amazing for search engine optimization. So it's important, because again, when people are looking for you, they're on millions of different sites that are out there. God only knows where they're coming from, right? There are so many highways, roads that'll lead to either an ad on Google, to a social media website, to the client's website. It could be, a million different. They could be looking all over, right? It's kind of like, you can't underestimate where people are searching, what site they landed on. So it's important that these listings be accurate, 100%, right? 100%. It needs to be detailed. That's why when you do sell listings to a client, and the forms that you fill out have detailed information. We want, taglines. We want deep descriptions of what they do. We also ask for keywords, SEO keywords. We ask for their hours. I mean, it's a whole list. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but it's a long laundry list of questions that we ask to ensure that no matter where anyone is online, they're going to find that correct category of that business. And I'll give you an example about choosing specific categories, and we're meticulous with that. So, for example, a nail salon, you're going to have a category there is going to be nail salon instead of salon, right? Salon it's generic, it's broad. So how are they going to find you that way? So it's very important for the information to be as specific as possible. If the information is inaccurate, your listing score will be inaccurate, because the business is graded against other businesses in the same category. That's why listings is tied to reputation. Really important. All right. Third, filter your mentions, right? When using a review management software or platform, the whole thing is this: the business owners, they can't be too broad when setting up their mentions. You'll pull in so many mentions that aren't relevant, which will lead you to missing the ones that are basically important. You want to ensure that when you have those mentions that you pull in, they're totally 100% relevant to that company. Has to be. Mentions are a great way to see what people are saying online about your business. And again, if you guys don't know about what mentions are, you have to go into our training, take a look at the software, get the express version of the reputation management. Mentions are like cloud. It's like that cloud when you see a bunch of words there. It'll tell you exactly what are they saying? What are these people actually saying about your industry, about your business? It's pretty cool. But again, it's all in the software. I always say this to everyone that becomes a partner. This industry is an amazing industry. We have so much great training, and we also have so many resources for you guys. We explain things in such detail. We're very thorough, and we did that for a reason, because we want you to be successful. So it's important for all of you to really take the time out and look. And I'll go through the different places where you can find all this stuff, and when we're done with this presentation here. So it's basically everywhere. Try to place it everywhere so it's easy to find. I know there's a lot of information that we give you, but the reason why we give it is because knowledge is power, right? You want to know exactly what you're talking about. Another tip that you can give to the client is number 4 is take feedback constructively and not negatively, right? It's important. You don't want to fight. You have to explain to the business owner, not to take it, not to sit there and get, to take that negative feedback to heart, right? Don't get emotional about it. Don't fight with that person online. Don't be rude, right? It's really important, guys, because review sites are a safe place for their customers to leave their feedback regarding the experience that they had, right? It's really important. So of course, right, these business owners want positive reviews, and nothing but positive reviews all day, every day, right? But occasionally someone feels they didn't have a great experience. So, maybe maybe it's not even your fault. Some people are really picky. Maybe they had a bad day. So this tip here for you to give to, these business owners. So it's important. So when responding to reviews, you need to remember that these sites are public facing forums, guys, and future customers may be basing their decisions on using your business on your reviews and review responses. If you receive a negative comment, you want to address the review apologetically and encourage the review to contact you offline, right? You want to apologize. I'm sorry, that you had that experience. I'd love to make it up to you. Let's talk about it. Here's my number. Here's my name. Positive, 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 positive. Never, always give them the feed, always instruct that business owner to never leave a negative response, because they might not be thinking that other people will read that. Think about it. The world is going to read that. It's really important. Number 5, automate the process. It's exactly what I was saying about number 1, about that company that had hundreds of reviews coming in and no one's responding to them, right? Not one response. It's insane. It was just insane. I couldn't believe it. So you got to understand that. So due to the volume of mentions that can happen across thousands of review sites, social media platforms, blogs, forums, and beyond, manually monitoring and managing your online reputation is nearly impossible, guys. Businesses can instead take advantage of solutions that automate the process and allow them to track everything from one platform. Guess what? We do that, right? We have that technology. So we have scanning software, right? That'll scan, constantly scanning, high-end technology that scans the whole internet, the whole world, right? Regarding all this different, through thousands of sites that are out there, and it'll exactly tell you what is going on giving that feedback back to that business owner. Remember, reputation is something that is crucial. It's a crucial core foundational service. It's something that every single business needs to work on. They have to work on this. This is one of those things. It's like this, everyone. Every service, like I said, that we offer is so important. These are like the key ingredients. It's that magical formula for that online presence. It's that the formula of success. And that's all tied back to all those reports that you run. It's tied back to the services that we offer. So automating the process is incredible, guys. It's the only way for them to handle it, really, especially if you're dealing with larger companies. So anyway, that's really important. So let's talk about our services. Review responses. Why does every business need it, right? Why? Well, this is a managed service, guys. What do? We'll monitor, manage, and respond to all the reviews that their business receives online, right? Very important. They're not going to have, I'd say most, especially nowadays, people are so busy trying to stay, with their heads above water, trying to, go after, trying to respond to every client. They're trying to build their businesses, right? They're trying to get back on their feet. They don't have time to read and answer reviews. Another thing is they might not even know how to address negative reviews, right? They don't know how to measure their brand's reputation. It's really important. These are like super, it's just the way it is. What we have here is something that is truly so important to a business. It's unbelievable. What are the benefits to this, right? Well, you're going to build customer loyalty and humanize your brand. Think about it. When you respond, right? When the client responds, humanize it. Thank them. Show that you appreciate their business, that you appreciate them. A little note goes so far, right? The other benefit: turn happy customers into brand advocates. You have these people are going to refer you business, right? They're going to refer you business. They're going to give a lot of business they're just going to tell everyone of the great experience that they had, right? And if you humanize your brand and you respond and you're just, and you're thankful, then what'll happen is that they'll talk about you, and they'll talk about you in person, right? The old school way, and they'll talk about you online. So what's better than that? The other thing that's important is that you turn negative reviews into opportunities. This is really one of the most important things. So instead of having someone that's bashing you online, or you're losing business because they wrote something, you didn't respond to them, or you responded to them in a negative way or a rude way, then you have a serious issue. You could turn that negative review into a serious opportunity. Hey, maybe that business owner can give them, a coupon, some kind of whatever discount next time they come in, do whatever it takes to turn that negative review into a positive review, where they go back on there and say, hey, I was unhappy, but I spoke to the owner of the company, or I spoke to the manager, or I spoke to whomever, and they were really polite and they helped me out. So review responses, guys, with this campaign, we will respond to your client's reviews. That's what's awesome about this, right? We will respond. And what's great about this service that we offer, it's 100% fully managed. They're going to get assigned their own campaign manager, right? That they have full access to. So basically what happens is when you sign up someone, obviously you're going to fill out the form. Once the form's fill out, in that form, it'll say, would you like us to contact your clients, can we contact your client, right? And I'm talking to the partners here. Can we it'll say, would you allow us to contact your client? It's in a gray label format. If you guys say yes, then great. We'll send them an email. We'll set up a onboarding call, right? And then what we'll do is we'll start asking them questions and start building out their campaigns, right? And figuring out with the client, the whole, not figuring it out, but basically coming up with a great procedure and process that is customized to that actual business. Meaning, hey, if they want us to respond to the reviews, great, but maybe we won't, it won't go live. We'll respond to the review, leave it in draft mode, and then the client will look at it and then say, great, this is awesome, make it go live, press the button, boom, it goes live. So we respond to all reviews here. It's just a great, great service that we offer. The other service that's part of our reputation campaigns, which is really awesome, is we request reviews, right? So why do they need it? What is this? Well, this is where we are doing the marketing. This is what I said earlier, that you have ABC Construction, right, has 200 reviews, and the other construction company only has 20, but the other construction company is better than ABC, right? So why does the other one have 200? Well, because they're doing marketing, and it's the same thing that we will do for your clients, which is really important. It's basically, oops, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing there. It's basically, what we're doing is we're building campaigns, SMS campaigns, email campaigns, right? Setting up these back and forth with your clients, asking them what sites they want us to have their customers leave reviews on, right? We're building everything out. There are amazing dashboards. I mean, it's just so high tech and high end, and it's just amazing the way we do it. And we've been doing this for a very, very long time, where we just gently ask them to leave a review. It's so simple, right? So why do businesses need this? Well, some of them, as we know, right, they don't even know how to get more reviews. They don't even know that software like this even exists. They don't even know that this service actually even exists, that you can have a company, build out campaigns, email, SMS campaigns to go after their customers, right? Ask them for a review, which is cool. And what we do is normally on a weekly basis, we would ask, again, this is all planned out before, obviously we give them all the instructions and everything, but they would give us a list of on a weekly basis of their new customers. And we would basically add them to the campaign, right? And do it in bulk on a weekly basis. So again, just a great way to do this, guys. So remember, businesses without reviews struggle to improve their SEO. That's why they need it. The more reviews you have, the more you respond to reviews, the better the SEO increases. Benefits to the business owner. They're going to improve their relationship with their customers. They're going to find out what their customers think about their business, good, bad, indifferent, ugly, whatever. It'll help them think about it. You're getting bad reviews and you don't even know that you're getting bad reviews. How on earth, can you fix your business? You can't. It's like, if people are talking about you, good, bad, you don't know anything about it, that's really, it's horrible for that business. So like I said, there are so many businesses that are out there that have no clue of anyone leaving reviews, good or bad, right? They have just no clue. They don't have the time. They don't have the software. They don't have the know-how. And that's what all of you have here, is the know-how, right? You have us to help you. All the training we give you, all the software that we have, everything in one place, all of these core foundational services. So this here is a short and sweet presentation that we've created for you to share with your clients. It's really just a quick overview, right? We don't really go in depth with the technology or anything like that. Trying to keep it really simple, trying to get you to engage and get them to ask questions. So this is the presentation that we created. It's fully editable, right? So that's why we left, left all this here. So, it's a PowerPoint presentation. You guys can make it into a PDF if you want. You can send it out. You can do a presentation. You can do whatever you want. Now, here's the Rocket Driver knowledge base, right? The Rocket Driver knowledge base is amazing. How do you get to this Rocket Driver knowledge base? Well, obviously, you go back here inside of the partner portal, and you will see resources and Rocket Driver knowledge base. It's also on on every service that we offer, all the training, right? You'll always see resources for that actual service in here. So whatever service that you want resources for it, I'm talking PowerPoint presentations, videos, case studies, deeper explanations of the actual software, more training for you back here in the knowledge base. So you'll see there are a lot of places that you can actually find the knowledge base. And again, it's easier to do it through here because you can find the actual service that you're looking for. So real easy access there, or you can just go to resources here and click on it. But going back to where I was right here, if you look at, let's go to all collections. We break down all of the services, right? So if you want information on each service, deeper explanations, you have it here in the Rocket Driver knowledge base, right? So it will break down the actual software, right? The onboarding processes are all here, which are really killer. Again, client's going to ask you, you've sold them on reputation management, and they're going to ask you, hey, Tom, what happens next? Well, we have it. We have all of these onboarding processes here. Download these PDFs. They're all here. Send them to the client. You'll know exactly. It's great for you guys to download it because you'll know exactly what the process is. So that way you can explain to them when they say to you, okay, so what happens after I give you, the money? What happens next? Well, it's right here. You also have it in the Rocket Driver Partner Portal, right? So let's go, since we're talking about, reputation management, it's under the post-sale process, right? And you'll see it's all here, right? So what to expect. There's your onboarding form, right? What's next? Boom, it says right here. And it's also here. These are like quick tips, right? Quick files that you can get, right? The training, for those of you that are new, the training on all the different services are here. Some services have a lot more training than others, right? They're more in depth. So let's go back to where I was here. So going back to this reputation management. So here we have, deeper explanations of the actual services, widgets, everything, guys, right? It's all here. Everything that they need to know is here. Brochures, training videos, educational docs that we have here. I think, is this a video? I think this might be, yeah, it's a video, right? So, a lot of cool things that we have for you here, and there are a lot of different places. So we went to reputation management. You can also go to sales and marketing tools, which will break down by actual services here. We have tons of brochures. And as you can see, tons of sales decks, research, infographics, marketing videos, white label marketing videos, right? That's pretty cool. A lot of cool stuff, posters, assets for you and for your clients. So just we have a huge library of just resources that we're constantly adding to it, giving you, all the tools that you guys need to be successful. So Rocket Driver Knowledge Base is a place where you can find more information. Rocket Driver Partner Portal has all the information that you need. Where else do you have more information about reputation, about all the other services? Well, right here, right? In the Sales and Success Center. Remember, it's branded to you. You guys have it already. I think most of you do. But if you go here in the store section, you will see that we've also broken down the different packages, services that we offer, right? They're right here, right? So since we're talking about reputation, obviously we have 3 basic plans, and this is all explained in training, obviously, but why did we put it back here? Well, because the Sales and Success Center is an area where you're doing all your marketing. This is the behind the scenes report of the online presence report, right? You could set this up right here, simple, connect your, set up your booking URL. You can put whatever you want there. Connect your calendar, choose your meeting app, Zoom, Google Meets, right? Next, set your availability. And there you go. Now that right there is included. You could add that, which is really, this is a feature that I think a couple months ago, we added it, where you could actually add it to the online presence report, right? It'll be embedded inside of here, which is really cool. But going back to reputation and going back to where I was, and we'll get to this here in a second, but going back to here, right? Why did we add the training here? Well, it's because this is where you do all of your, all your marketing, your prospecting, you're doing your Zoom meetings, you're making phone calls, you're running reports, you're sending emails, you're starting marketing automation campaigns that we have pre-built out for you guys. This is where all the money's made back here. This is where, you're doing everything. So we decided to put this back here to help, so you don't have to log into the partner portal. This is great for your sales reps. What it'll do is it'll educate them on all the different packages and services that we offer, which is really cool. So all you have to do is click, and it breaks down the actual, and remember, this is all branded to you guys right here. So let's just say that, I want to do a screen share. I'm talking to a client. I just did that, simple presentation, but now we want to drill down even further, right? We want to drill down even further in regarding the actual different products that we have, right, inside of this campaign, of this package, of this plan, right? The different softwares that we have, all the different technology. What are we actually doing? It's here. It's all here for your reps. You have screenshots, right? And this is a great way to get to know the actual software. It's a great way to get to know the actual software before you actually log into it, right? There's a couple different places. So the first icon is always going to explain what? It's going to explain the actual software. And that's for all of our services. So you get a quick explanation on the software. And this is what I was just talking about, review requests. We're going to break that down right here, right? You got some great FAQs, review responses, right? We're requesting reviews, we're responding to reviews, kind of an overview, right? A brochure, for you to download, right, and share with your client on the call, and also for you to educate yourself, right, what to expect with this review responses, right? Again, bullet points, FAQs, it's all here. What's next, right? You have this display widget that comes with the software that we could actually, the client can actually put a place on their website. If we built the site for the client, we will place this on their website for them. If they had someone else build a website for them, then this widget will basically, it's an HTML code, and we'll supply it to you, and you can give it to whoever the webmaster was that built their website. But again, explaining it, and then now we're going into the actual software. So breaking down the actual software and how it works, and how we're going to how we're going to build out the campaigns, how we're going to showcasing the different screenshots of the actual software, how we're going to upload the data. So it's all right here, and again, you could also show this to them in a live format, because you have access to the business center, you have access to the Express, the online toolkits, which have this software in it, where you can go in there once you know, how to work it and explain it, right? Remember, we're doing all the work, but if you want to explain it, it's great for you to play around in there and just take a look at it, right? In a live setting, which is pretty cool. But here's, this is how we do it. We import the customer, the CSV files, we import them, all right, and we build out their campaigns. And it's all here, all the information. But again, remember, this is all managed. You guys don't have to worry about any of this. Another spot that we have a great explanation is inside of, let me go back, is here. I'll show you. The online toolkits, we have all these walkthrough videos. Where, not that one. Oops, wrong one. Hold on. It was right here, Express Products walkthrough vids, right? So this is a great video that you can actually send the client, right? You could send them, you can download this video and send it out. This will break down all of the software that we have in the Business Online Toolkit. But if you just want to send, if you're just talking about reputation, you just want to send a video on reputation, you can. It's right here. This will tell them exactly what this, how to work the software, how to set it up, all that cool stuff, even though we do all that for you. But it's kind of great for you also, all of you that are on this call, and everyone's going to watch this, for all of you to familiarize yourselves with the actual software. So, you have an idea. So think about it. A lot of places, you have the partner portal that has the explanation of this. You have the Rocket Driver knowledge base that have deeper explanations, written explanations, brochures on the actual reputation management campaigns and the software. And you also have videos that you can utilize and share, right? And you have the store section here where it breaks down all of this, all of the services that are included inside of this package here, right? All the different products that we have, which is really amazing. See, this is a killer package, because remember I said that listings is so important, and so it's part of reputation, right? Well, this reputation management advantage campaign has where we're giving them a widget, we're requesting reviews, we're responding to reviews, we have scanning software, very high-end scanning software. We have the platform that'll send out the SMSs and the email campaigns, and they're getting Listing Builder, right, which is the actual software for listings. They're going to get the listing distribution, right, where it's going to distribute their actual business listing to all the data aggregators around the web. And they're going to have the listing campaign, which is going to put them on 70 different sites, right, that we had talked about earlier. So this is, again, really high end, very inexpensive package to sell. But remember, guys, everything has to be systematic. It has to be stage by stage or step by step. As I say, I always say this in probably every partner meeting that I have, is that you always start, right, run the listing scan report, right? This is a great report to run. It's a simple report. This is a great foot in the door. This will show them if they're listed, what their score is. It's all tied back to you. Your logo will be here, right? And this is a great report that you can run just to get that rapport, get the foot in the door, start talking about, their listings and why it's important. And again, we have training all over the place about listings. We always say this to the client: if we can't find you, right, because they're missing everywhere, how can your customers find you, right? That's, it's so important. They need to be on all these different websites. There are like 70 of them. It's really important. So that's the foot in the door. The other report that they can run is the online presence report, right? And again, this report is breaking everything down. We added this e-commerce here because of COVID. Now we have e-commerce. It's a fully editable report, as you all know, right? You can edit, like if, let's say you were calling this business here, if you wanted to turn off SEO and reviews, turn it off. There's no reason to talk about it. They got a B, you don't want to talk about it, great. But there are other companies that, look at this one, they had a 0. That's a real business, by the way. You have this business here, it's real business. You know, going back to what I was saying, you have to take them step by step and stage by stage. And that's why these reports are so important. They'll tell you exactly what's wrong with that actual business, right? So it's like, yeah, hey, they need reviews, but they need a website first, right? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about their website. You get an F, you get a D, you get a C, you need a website. I mean, that's the bottom line. They need a website first before you start doing anything whatsoever. So website first, this is really the order. Websites first, listings, right? SEO is tremendously important, tremendously important. It's a great service. They need it. They have to have it. Everything that you see on my screen, it better be A's and B's. Otherwise, they are getting crushed by their competition. All right. So get their website done, listings, SEO campaign. Let's say they don't want to invest in SEO. Fine. Then you're talking about reviews here. Now we're working on the reviews, working on their social before they can do any advertising. Right. So you can't advertise for a business if they have no social presence. They don't stack up against the competition with their reviews, right? They have hardly any reviews. They're not listed anywhere and their website stinks. How on earth could you advertise for someone like that? We wouldn't do it. I'll tell you that much. We're not going to take a client on if their ducks aren't in a row, unless you guys sign off on it and say, I've spoken to the client. They fully understand they're not going to get a great ROI on this, because it just doesn't make any sense, guys, to advertise for someone, because we always say it's advertising for the competition. So again, important for all of you to understand that, everything that we do is based on the modern customer journey. It's based on pure data, factual data. It's based on Google's best practices. It's based on stacking up the business against their competition, right? It's based on that business's industry. This score is basing it on the whole industry, looking at them, pulling all this data from, all over the web. It's a very, very high-end report with videos, and it's fully customizable. It's just an amazing, amazing report, branded to you, full of call to action. This is something that you have to run on a business. We're here to do what? We're here to educate these businesses. I say this day in and day out. These businesses have no clue about their online presence whatsoever. They have no idea what's going on. Do you expect them to know? No, they don't. It's not their industry, right? Angelo's good at doing what? Making pizza. That's what he's good at, making pasta. Angelo is not a marketer, all right? And that's okay. That's where you guys come in. That's why this industry is such an amazing industry, because we're actually doing something really awesome. We're helping these businesses out there. We're helping bring in more money. We're helping them get more customers. We're helping them look more credible online. It's amazing, guys. It really is. Anyway, that's all that I have for you today. I don't want to sit here and talk your ears off. It's a lot of, I know it's a lot of information, but hopefully you got a lot out of it. Those of you that are watching this video, that are going to be watching it, I know that hope that you get something out of it also. I really appreciate everyone that's on this call. I want to thank you guys for being a partner. Remember, I am always here for you to help you out. I'm always here to guide you. Our company is always here to take you to the next level, to answer any questions. We have a lot of amazing technology coming in 2021. There is so much that we've been working on behind the scenes that we've been hush about. It's going to be an incredible year. Business is going to blow up, I'm telling you. There's just so much coming down the pipe. You guys are just going to really be astonished at all of the technology and all the services and all the cool stuff that we're adding in 2021. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, if I don't talk to you, have a great weekend. If I don't see you, happy holidays to you. And I wish you guys the best. And thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. Take care.